why ILAC? What is your answer to that? What's the point of ILAC in the rule of law work from your perspective?
No, firstly, the International Legal Assistance Consortium, for short ILAC, has been an organization that continues to play a very critical role in rebuilding justice systems, especially in countries that are in transition to democracy and countries that have been devastated by very terrible uh, wars. Liberia, the country I come from, is just one of them. ALAG is different from many organizations in many perspectives. Firstly, ALAG is able to coordinate its rebuilding efforts with the locals, people who are there on the grounds and know exactly what is happening to their country, to their environment. Allah has this extraordinary ability to blend the local knowledge with the knowledge that comes from the international perspective and make such a rebirth that is critical not only to bring in new ideas but sustaining the ideas that strengthen the local capacity. And that is one of the things that has attracted me to ILAC and its activities. Secondly, because of this extraordinary stature, ILAC is able to coordinate the activities of those who come to help the local and the locals together. You know, so these are two critical areas that I believe that ILAC can be said why it should exist.
And ILAC's work in Liberia is sometimes referred to as a success story. What is the situation now, if you compare to when the success story was happening?
Firstly, there was a need to rebuild this thing that we call in Liberia the process of access to justice, where, if you are familiar with the Liberian history, one of the major causes of the Liberian conflict was the majority of the people not having access to justice, the public service areas. Now, here today, ILAC was able to work with the Liberian judiciary, the justice actors, to put in place an institution which has the mandate to not only organize training program on an ad hoc basis, but a program that is able to sustain our endeavors to build capacity for all actors in the justice system. In other words, help us to establish this, and then taking a systems approach, bringing all the actors together and training them over a period. So this is a success story because this has not been done before. And today it is working in a way that we just need to keep it funded so that it can complete that circle of training for all justice actors in Liberia.
Now you've just been elected as one of the members of the executive committee of ILAC. What do you hope, or what are you going to bring in to that work?
Firstly, as I have done a few minutes ago, I'm deeply honored by this preferment. I mean, I'm working with people who are much more experienced, people who have the expertise to be able to help other parts of the world, who areas that have gone through the kind of experiences that Liberia has gone through. So I come to the executive committee deeply honored, not only because of the membership bestowed on me, but my country, Liberia. And I will hope that my presence on the executive committee can bring the developing country's perspective to the work that ILAC does. And I'm very, very happy and committed to that.
Thank you. Great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think that's.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great.
Thank you.
And happy to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in Africa.
Yeah.
Liberia.
I'd be happy to come. Why ILAC? What is your answer to that? What's the